What is up guys, Danny this side. So in this video, I have bought a Freshservice tutorial for beginners. So first off, head over to Google or any browser and then in the search bar type in Freshworks, or you can directly type freshworks.com/freshservice. After typing, you will be welcome to this page of Freshworks Freshservice. Now Freshworks is an enterprise-grade ITSM for every business. It gives you multiple services like business, operations, ID, and then you can see the capabilities of this. And it has capability of integrating these tools like Freddy AI, ITAM, Omnichannel, IT modernization, IT operations management, and then you can even search for the integrations. In the integrations, you can see there are multiple integrations, and these are the ones which are so popular on the internet: Microsoft Teams, Slack, Device42, Amazon AWS, Google Workspace, Zoom. You can integrate these from here directly. So now let's get started, and we will get started for free. You can click try it free from here on the right side, or you can click try it free from the left side. After clicking, just enter your first name, enter your last name, enter your work email, enter your company name, and you can enter your phone number, which is optional. And after that, if you want to receive marketing communications related to Freshworks business services and events, you can check on this checkbox. But if you don't want it, you just simply let it be there and click on try it free. Now, after entering your work mail, your first name and last name, and your company name, after that, you will be welcome to Freshservices, and then it will ask what is your primary focus. So you can select any of these if you want. And if it is not there in the list what you are searching for, click on others. And after that, it will ask your employee size of your organization, which industry do you belong to. Just pick the industry that you belong to and click on Start Setup. So now you are welcome to the Freshservice dashboard. On the left side, you will see the icon of dashboard. When you click on it, here is the sample data on the dashboard, as you can see, and you can create your own dashboard according to your project. And then here are the tickets. Tickets are in the list and the board mode. And if you select the list mode, you can create your first ticket by connecting your support email, request from self-service portal, or you can even create your tickets manually. Or if you don't want to create the tickets manually, you can even get started with the sample data. And then after that, here are the employee journeys like onboarding request of the employees, and here are the offboarding request of the employees on your organization. And then here are the problems. Here you can report the problems that you are facing, and here are the changes that you want to initiate, or do you want to tell everyone. You can just create a change here and everyone can see the change. And then the releases, if you want to release something, you can release it here, like by clicking just create a release. And after clicking on create a release, you can plan, you can schedule, and you can manage your releases for seamless and secure deployments. You can deploy your releases here and everyone will be able to see your releases. And here you can write your tasks, like whatever tasks you want to give to your organizations. You can write your tasks here and everyone will be able to see the task. And then here are the IT operations. Here are the services that you are providing, and then you can connect to many websites outside your website. Now here are the assets. In the assets, here are some options like inventory, the cloud, and software and contacts. So from here, you can manage your inventory, you can manage your cloud storage, you can manage your own software, your own contracts, and your own purchase orders. And when you click on more, here are some options like your project and the task that you are given on the project and the templates that you have uploaded for the projects. You can see it here. And then how much is the workload, what are the solutions for the problems that the employees are facing, and what is the reporting like. In the reporting, you will see the analytical report, the project analysis, and the post incident report. And in the settings, you have your own admin settings where you can customize multiple things. And if you want to manage different workspaces on your left side top, you can see these three lines. When you click on it, you can choose your workspace settings like your HR, the facilities, the finance, and the legal. You can manage everything from here, and here are the workspace settings. If you want to create your own workspace, you can click create workspace and then you can create your own workspace. And if you want to manage your current workspaces, you can click these manage workspaces and you can manage your current workspaces. And from here, as you can see, here are the email notifications to turn it on and off. Here you can read all this and you can enable and disable according to your requirements. And after that, you can get back to the onboarding guide from here. Let me just simply cross this and you can create your new project from here and you can see your work from here. If you want any help from the application, you can click on quick help and the recent notifications that you have received will appear here. And these are the marketplace applications and here are the requests. So now when you click on this plus option, you can create a new ticket, you can create a new change, you can create a purchase order, you can create a project, you can create a release, a major incident, you can request a service, create an asset, onboard new hires and offboard employees, create contact, and you can report problem. Basically, everything of this application, you can do it from this single button. So for now example, we will create a new by clicking on this ticket icon, and then after that I will click on create tickets manually. So after clicking on manual ticket creation, you will see this type of interface. You can search a template if you already have a template, but if you don't have any template created, you just click on create new template and create your template for everyone that you want to send the tickets to. And now the requester is you need to search the requester, or if you can also add new requester and you can add the CC. You just write your subject here and your sources are different like your phone, your email, your portal, your chat, your feedback widget, your Yammer. I'll just keep it phone and the status like open, ending, resolved, and closed. And this is the impact, like what will be the impact. I'll just select medium. And what will be the ticket priority? I will select medium. The priority would be medium. So if you select the priority high, it will appear high on your organization employees and the group to which group you are assigning the task to, like the database team, and to which agent you can choose, and to which department, like IT department, and you can add your description here. And after adding a description, you can just simply click on submit to submit your ticket. But remember, guys, to fill these red star blocks, because they are compulsory. So this is how you can send manual tickets and create and send manual tickets. And this is how you can create a manual ticket. Now we come to problems. And if you want to report a problem, you can click on report a problem and report your own problem. Then I'll click on just get started with the sample data. As you can see, this is my sample data. Like this is the problem, unable to reach the email server, and the requester is Trevor Luke, and the status is open. The priority the other person has set to low, and it is assigned to no one. So this is the sample problem, and this is how it will appear to your main managers. And this is how you can even release or create a change. You can create your new releases as I told you. So this was a walk around tutorial and a beginner friendly tutorial of Freshservice for beginners. That was all for this video, everyone. Thank you for watching.